What's happening, guys? It's been a week since I've started my get shit right journey, if that's what I'm calling it. And this first week was kind of difficult. I struggled low key. I struggled a lot. And to make matters worse, Monday, which is when I started this shit. So Monday was supposed to be the first day. And it took me a lot of forcing myself to work out. It took a lot for me to get out the bed and push myself to work out. And as I'm working out, I get a phone call and it was my job telling me that my COVID test came back positive. So that kind of threw a big dagger in my energy. So I've been quarantined this whole week, and it was kind of perfect timing because I'm in hermit mode currently. I'm not really interacting with the outside world right now, and it's been 2 weeks. So I've already been in hermit mode, and then for me to get sick, I mean, it just really put me in hermit mode, like pushed me even further into my hermetology. So yeah, that was kind of like a dagger in my energy because I really wanted to be productive, and I was just super tired for pretty much every day. So whenever I was tired, I would feel bad about myself because I wanted to be productive, but I couldn't because I really didn't have the physical energy to do anything. So in the middle of me feeling bad, I would just really have to remind myself I probably need the rest. So it's okay to rest. But other than that, my mental health has been really good, but my physical health, not so much. I haven't really had any really major physical symptoms of COVID, but I just did not feel right. I would just feel not myself, or I just would feel like there's something off. Plus, I would be fatigued. So, I gave myself permission to rest, and I still tried to get my workouts in, but today is like the first day that I really feel like I'm back to myself, which is a blessing. Now, what's weird is my face feels really dry, and that's kind of irking me because I started this new face regimen, and it involves a lot of chemicals, which I see improvement with my pores and my skin, besides this one big pimple right here that's been here for a couple weeks. And of course my chin, which is my chin is my worst area. I see improvements with my new regimen, but it's leaving my face really dry. So I'm gonna probably go to Target today. One, to get some products. Two, because I think I could use some retail therapy to lift my spirits even more. Plus I need a new shower cap. And yeah, I'm excited about that. What time is it? 2 o'clock. I'm kind of just getting up. I started some laundry. So in other news, I was actually able to work from home. So I was really bummed out about missing a week of work because I didn't want my money flow to halt because I was on vacation. So I missed a whole week of pay. And our production got pushed a week, so I get an extra week of work. Probably get a couple weeks extra of work, so that's good news because I get some extra moolah. And so this past Friday was supposed to be my last day of work, and I planned a trip tomorrow to, where am I going? I'm going to Ohio. I'm going to stay at an Airbnb in Ohio. It's called the Swing House. And if I didn't have COVID, I would have had to work tomorrow. But since I did test positive, I have to stay out for 2 weeks. I have to stay away from the office for 2 weeks. So I'm working from home, which is kind of good because since our production got pushed back, I don't know what I would have done about my trip. So since I am on quarantine, I can still work from home, which means I can still travel on my trip. So I've been a little anxious about traveling tomorrow because I've never done something like this where I take a trip by myself and stay in a foreign city by myself. yeah, this video is really just a check-in on my get shit right bitch journey. Oh, so it took me like 5 days to actually get through one workout. And what I did was, like, day one, I attempted the workout, couldn't finish because I got the call from my job. And I was like just kind of depressed about that. So I didn't finish my workout. And then every other day I was just tired after one workout. So every day I would start over from the beginning. And finally on Thursday, I believe, I like got through a majority of it. I still didn't finish, which I was kind of mad at myself about that. But now I'm like super sore, like my legs. It hurts to move. It hurts to walk around. But I kind of like to be sore. I like the pain of soreness. Like when you stretch, it like feels good. It hurts, but it feels good. But other than my workouts, I've been eating better. I've been cooking, which is like really big because ever since the pandemic started, me and cooking have been non-existent. I don't know why the pandemic made me stop cooking, but I haven't cooked in like 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years. And I've been cooking this week. Not much, but I have. I've also been motivated because even though I'm not making major progress, I remind myself like little progress is better than no progress. So that's been a little motivating. I haven't worked on any artwork. All this behind me, a lot of this is unfinished. Like this is like a little study that I started. This is just layer one. This one is not really finished. This one I only have to like add a little bit of details down at the bottom, and I've been procrastinating on that. This one down here is like experimental. I don't know what that's gonna become, but I think once I finish it, it's gonna be super dope. Let me see. Y'all can see. And then I got a few pieces like this one that I need to finish framing, and one behind the camera that I need to frame and take photographs of, so I can get it to my web developer who's redoing my website. So yeah, I've been kind of procrastinating on a lot of projects, but I did get a lot of episodes for my YouTube channel edited all this week. That I did pretty good with. I have 6 episodes just archived, ready to drop, and I'm trying to get a bunch of episodes finished so that I can post consistently. And I don't really know when I'm gonna start posting again, when I'm gonna start interacting on social media again, because I've been on a hiatus. Yeah, I've been on a hiatus. And I haven't been smoking any weed because I have like this tickle in my chest from the COVID, and it's like this little dry cough that it's like I want to cough but I can't. So I haven't been smoking. Actually, I did one day and it felt like I couldn't breathe, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna smoke. But it did give me a revelation, a major revelation that kind of just like uplifted my energy because I was feeling down, because that's how shit be up in the internal world of Pearl of the Woods here. But this hermit mode is kind of like a reset for myself. Like I decided to completely drop who I have been known to be and become somebody completely different. And I don't really know who that person is, but I'm learning who the person is. That's where my journey is headed right now. I'm just learning about myself. And because I haven't been smoking, I'm gonna hit this joint today. I realize the weed does help me. If I'm stuck in my head about something, I may not know the answers, but once I smoke, it just comes to me. This is what you need to do. And then it's just like, mind blown. But I ain't not smoking a lot because since I haven't been smoking, my tolerance is super low. So I don't really need that much. Just a couple puffs. So yeah, I'm excited about this little hermit mode. I don't feel like a drastic change is happening, but I hope that a drastic change does happen. Kinda. Not painfully drastic, a positive drastic change is what I'm hoping for. And when I first started this, I really was telling myself, it's okay if I become somebody completely different. Who am I? I don't know. I've been like dating myself and getting to know myself. If I ask myself questions as if I was another person trying to get to know me, what are my answers? Like, who am I? Who am I? My name is Aliana Elizabeth Louise Hamilton, and that's just my name. Being an artist, yes, I consider myself an artist, but that's not it. Like, I don't even know if I'm really an artist. I'm creative, but I don't know where my creativity comes from. That kind of makes me emotional because I don't study art. I don't study art. I don't study artists. Like, that's been one of my goals being out here in Pittsburgh, is to like study more. And I've been buying books, but I haven't really been reading them. My art has always came from the emotions of what I go through and what I'm going through. Like, I create in the moment of what I'm going through at the moment. And sometimes the way it comes out, I'm not thinking about what I'm going through. I'm probably thinking about something completely random. I don't even know what I'd be thinking about. I might not even be thinking about anything. But I know I think about the detail, and I also think about what looks good where. I know like my mind is telling me to put things in certain areas because aesthetically it will look good that way. Like, it might need this little detail here, this little detail there. That's what I think about a lot of times when I'm creating. And that's why I question, I'm not just an artist, because if I think about what that is to like aesthetically know something looks good or not and where, that's a designer to me. And if I want to consider myself a designer, then I need to know design. And I don't study design. I just naturally am a designer. Maybe that's where I'm gonna go with this next, to study design. I've studied art. I've studied artists. I have artists that I like. I love art. I can't say I love an artist because I don't know the artist. And even if I study the artist, I'll never know the artist. So it was never important for me to study artists because I'm like a face-to-face, one-on-one, physically getting to know somebody, physically connecting with somebody. Like, talking on the phone is cool, but I rather do it in person. I rather spend quality time with you in person when I want to. Sometimes I like my alone time, but I really enjoy spending time with other people. I really do. So this is me getting to know myself. Who would have thought? The camera is what will do it. I knew that, but I forgot. So that's where I'm at now. I guess I need to do more of these. I'm definitely going to be recording tomorrow as I'm on my trip. Yeah. Well, I'll see you soon.